Ultraman Titas! Buddy, go! Did I mimic episode 2 well enough? Hello, Ultra fans, and welcome to another episode of UltraArchives. I'm your host, Ultrafan himself, and today I got some of the ring collections that are out. So far I got Titas' rings, and I got Ultraman, Taiga's rings. Fuma's rings aren't quite out yet, so I don't have the ability to do those yet. They're coming out with the episode of Ultraman Fuma's appearance, which should be next episode, but it's probably out by now, you already know. But this episode is going to take some more time for me to edit down, trying to make it more interesting, more appealing, trying to add more to it. Just so you guys don't have to sit here, watch a boring person just do boring vlogs in a boring manner. Let's get right to it, shall we? Here's the second set. That Hitman's TV. Second set coming right at you. Well, let's see what we got here. Taiga's set. So his set comes with both Rube brothers, Blue and Rosso, and also what was his name again? Heruberus. That's right. Helberus. Sort of like Cerberus, but from hell. So essentially these are the weapons given to him by both Ultras on his initial confront of Taiga, and also the weapon he obtained from Heruberus. So far, those are the only ones he seems to have obtained. So let's just go ahead and get this open. Bubble wrap. What a nice way to store them. There's nothing inside. Empty box. Alright, let's put the rublet on. Would it be rublet? They called it an orblet for the orb one. I guess rublet sounds weird. Rossolet? Bluelet? I'm not sure I understand these naming systems, but let's just go ahead and give this a try. Just connect on? It's not... Is that all that I can do? But also connect on. And then it says flame shoot. How do I flame shoot?
How do I flame shoot?
How do I flame shoot?
Wave it. Oh? The stick can't work? Come on, flame shoot, flame shoot. It is Russell. Come on, flame shoot. It's still red. Oh, it flashes red for a second. I think... What pose does he do? He does this for his shooting, right? He does something like that. Here, what if I leave it connected?
And nothing. Man, I feel ripped off. Seriously. I was expecting some like big flame shoot or something like that. Just something awesome to happen. But you know, we didn't get any of that. Alright, let's try the bluelet. I think it's going to be somewhat the same. We got the Rossolet, now we get the bluelet. It is bluelet. I guessed that right. I'm really disappointed. These sets are like $15 each. I'm not like messing up the instructions or anything. They just say to do that and then you do the attack. Am I just supposed to say it myself? I'll say it myself. Aqua Blaster. Aqua Blaster. And now we have the enemies. So these aren't lets or whatever they're called. They don't go on my wrist. They have this little tiny thing that goes on a finger. So now we got the whole jewelry set. Oh my gosh, this is really small. How am I going to fit this on my finger? Come on. Okay, I can fit on my pinky. So you can go around with your arm jewelry. Guys, I'm styling here today. Anyways, let's get this tried. Feel the power. The power of the Helubers. Helubers. Actually, I feel nothing. Because all the rings do is say the person's name. Do I even have to get the Fuma set at this point? Like, it's just gonna say the name. Like, even the Geed ones, even if they didn't have a proper fusion, they would at least say the name and say some, like, special attack. It would be a generic special attack, but they would at least do something with it. Oh well. Let's get the second set open, shall we? Here's the second set. The boy, the champion, the Titas rings. So it looks like he's got Geed, X, and, oh yeah, Galactron. This is what makes me wish they said the attacks, because since they don't say the attacks, we won't get any spoilers or anything to what they do in the show, but we do get these little snapshot pictures of all Titas' attacks. Looks like he has an explosion next to his fist, and it looks like he has a electric next to his fist, so that tells us everything we need to know. And this one is just Taiga again. They didn't even change the image. I'm feeling really let down, man.
I was so excited to get these new sets. I bought both of them, and now I'm getting into them. Let's see.
Alright, let's start with your boy, X. X is still our boy, right? Even though we have Titas now, X is still somewhat a boy. I don't know, I don't keep up with this. But X is still my boy, either way. Excellent! Excellent! Let's go with Belial's strange Ultraman love child himself. The lab-grown boy. The lab boy. Geed. Geed. Geedlet. Geedoletto. Guys, I'm trying my best here. What am I supposed to do with this anticlimactic stuff? Jeez. Alright, now we got Galactron's ring. Not gonna put it on my pinky this time, but since I can't really fit it on any of my fingers too well, I'm just gonna put it here. I mean, there's some noise to that. It's like an attack's been happening, but there's no ultra declaring the attack or anything like that. It's just like a bunch of mechanical whirring and noises from this machine. I don't even know what it's supposed to do now. It clearly reads something for these IC symbols, but it doesn't do anything with that. It has a poor speaker, it has poor integration. The best thing I could say is the strap feels comfortable. And since the only thing about it is that the strap feels comfortable, I'm wondering whether or not you are actually supposed to punch people with this device. Even though it said no on the packaging. That's the only thing I can think of to use this for, to make it so that you get your money's worth. Guys, we can do better with our Ultraman merchandise. Super, I know you can. And Bandai, I know you produce better toys than this. I'm just disappointed because all the stuff you've been showing us so far about this toy has been so hype. This is the newest transformation device in the Reiwa era. The first transformation device introduced in Reiwa. It should be something special. But we're just left with this backwater. We're just left with this backwater, trashy creation. Anyway, guys, we'll see what I edit this into. Hopefully it's something good. But you never know with me. Not so good with the editing. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. I will be back for another toy review. Possibly tomorrow. Who knows? I like to review these. Even if no one watches, I like to review them for at least myself. You know? There's some joy found in doing that. Ultraman has been an important part of my life for so long, and I have so much of a collection to show off. I'm gonna step away from newer stuff for my next one unless I actually decide to get the Fuma set. You guys post in the comments if you want to see anything on the Fuma sets. I may wait till a couple more ring sets are out before I try the next sets, but let me know in the comments what you think about the Fuma set. If I should get it or not, if I should try it out. Anyway, that's been UltraFan. And away!